Hey everyone, just want to hope everyone's doing well and staying safe and healthy. And we're all hoping that everyone's able to get through this time. And we know it's all difficult for everyone, but like I said, we're doing well, and we just want to make sure that everybody else is doing well as well. So I came back to Florida a couple days after we got back from our LA trip. So I've been back home here in Florida, drove home, and pretty much every day is educating the kids. They've got multiple Zoom calls with their school teachers, and then a whole bunch of assignments. So I've had to kind of pick up some duties that way, as far as being a stay-at-home educator with the boys. But they're that's pretty much been it. I think we're all hoping for the same result. We all want to get back to playing and do what we're supposed to be doing on a normal day-to-day basis. So I can't say with any confidence one way or the other, but we're definitely hopeful that we do get back to normalcy and able to get back and finish the season. Well, I think right now everyone is looking for something to watch on TV. I think, you've seen NASCAR and IndyCar and whatnot jump into the virtual world. So we don't have that luxury of being able to play the sport as a video game. So I think we're open to anything. I think it would be we get a lot of fan base to tune in. If you're able to go national broadcast with a game of hockey that's currently happening. So I think myself as well as other players, I'm sure they're all in for it, just because it gets us back to our normal everyday routine of doing what we love to do. But it also gives our fan base, even though they're not at the game, it still gives them something to tune into at home and kind of break up the monotony of this quarantine. Yeah, I think it's a mental battle. You just kind of have to force yourself through it. If we get to the point where we do have to go back and play, I think I've been through it enough. I went through taking some time off with my wife Nicole and bouncing back. So it comes down to a mindset, and as far as staying sharp, we try to do off ice exercise as far as trying to stay in shape, but different hand eye coordination stuff. I think anything you kind of do that involves hand eye coordination or balance and control is going to be helpful going forward. But again, it's too early to tell which way this thing's going to go, and you just want to make sure that you're ready at any given moment. So the sim racing is something that I'm pretty passionate about. It kind of evolves from actual being on track with track days and real racing. This is it is a virtual world. It's a lot less expensive and a lot safer, but at the same time, it's still competitive. You got millions of people playing it, and it's very competitive, and it's kind of something to focus your energy on. I use that time when I do get in the sim to focus into performance based or getting better based, whatever you kind of want to call it. But we're looking at doing kind of a consistent Thursday and Saturday events with one with Calabogie Motorsport Park. They're putting on a virtual series, and then as well as a Canadian virtual series on Saturday nights that's kind of being hosted by the local sim place, Apex B2R in Ottawa. So, and then the big ones that kind of go nationwide or worldwide would be the 12-hour, 24-hour endurance races that they pop up there that you see many of the professional racers are jumping into now. I think right now there's been a lot of time on our hands to get back into the family thing and hang out with the kids and the wife and kind of go through that. So I haven't put too much thought into future plans. I'm kind of trying to stay in the moment as best I can and staying in the now, so to speak, and kind of focus on the what ifs for what we're kind of going through now as the current season, right? We're all kind of focused on, can we get back and finish our season? So we'll cross the bridge as far as future plans down the road. But as of right now, I'm missing the game like crazy. I want to be on the ice. I want to be there competing with my teammates. So right now, that'd be the way I'm leaning to, is that I want to compete and continue to do what I love every day. Yeah, I think, if we want to sit back and reflect, there's definitely several games that kind of come to mind. And, the one obviously, for everyone that knows, is the game in Edmonton. That was a huge one for us. But the best part about my time in Ottawa was the playoff runs. We had a couple great series, a couple great games. Pittsburgh at home was a good one. And obviously our run to the conference finals there. So our fan base got absolutely electric and dynamic come playoff time. So that was kind of something that we kind of eagerly looked forward to. And we were equally disappointed in ourselves as much as our fans were disappointed in us when we didn't make playoffs. Well, I see the future is bright. I mean, we've got many good pieces that are young, energetic, good leaders, guys that are willing to put in the work to do it the right way. And they're just going to drag along the other guys that are kind of on the fence. So, the future is bright. You got to add a few more pieces to what we have. Obviously, all great teams go through times where they're not very good and they get good pieces and they build around those pieces. So it's a matter of getting the right pieces in place. And I feel that with the young guys we've got there, they're the ones that are going to have to take this bull by the horn and run with it. So I'm pretty confident in the guys that we have. And, I'm kind of excited for those guys. I'm also, it's kind of sad on my end because, by the time that we do add all the pieces, I'll definitely be well out of the league.